It's your girl, Lady Mocha. You know I'm always going to pour you a cup of truth, and I'm always going to break you off a slice of knowledge. Well, hello and good evening. Welcome to Cafe de Paris, everyone. Just like I promised all of you, it's me, your girl, Lady Mocha, and for all of y'all who don't already know, which you should know by now, I am sitting here with my mom, the one and only Mama Mocha, or Mother Mocha. So y'all been getting, so many my followers out here been giving her different names. So whatever you choose to call her, just know that she is the queen of all queens, okay? So I want to thank all of you for dining in with us this evening at Cafe de Paris. First off, let me start off by giving a shout out to my editor, King Era 305. Just know that I really appreciate all that you have been doing for me with my videos and everything. So I just want to definitely send you a big thank you. So to everybody who wants to know how my the introduction of my video, I give him all the credibility for that, and he goes by the name of King Era 305. So for anyone else who's interested in possibly getting a professional editor to do their videos, whether it's for a wedding or for a baby shower, whatever event you choose to do, he is the man with the master plan, okay? So thanks again, King Era 305. Love you much. We're going to go ahead and move forward because I kept telling y'all that after I did She Misses the Benefits, Not You, I did a part 1, did a part 2, and all of my followers, a few of them was saying that if I did a part 3, I need to put Mother Mocha on. And with no further ado, I said I'm going to give the fans, give my followers what they want. So we're going to do a part 3 on She Misses the Benefits, Not You, Kings to Peasants part 3. So before we get started, for those of you who didn't view my part 1 and part 2, basically the Kings to Peasants, we were discussing that men are no longer taking leadership of their households, okay? The kings have went to peasants. The kings have went to clowns. The kings have went to jokers, okay? The kings are no longer running a damn kingdom, okay? So that's basically what from kings to peasants referring to, like some of you say simps, which is the same thing, okay? It's just a low common denominator type of man, basically. So Mom, we're going to go ahead and proceed with that. How do you feel about men today as far as being leaders of the household? Do you think they have lost that quality? What's your intake on that?
Well, my intake on that is that it seems like strong men are taking on weak women, and by them taking on weak women, somehow they begin to lose themselves, getting so deep into pleasing the weak woman, and they forget their role in the relationship.
The kings are no longer running a damn kingdom.
You forget when you came in that relationship, you forget how strong you were, especially when it comes to weak women, because weak women are very needy. Weak women are very needy.
Yes.
They're very demanding.
Yes.
They're very insecure. And then seems like to me, strong men are beginning to lose their insecurity without even knowing it. Before you know, you're going all out of your way to please a woman, a weak woman that you picked up. And most strong men that lose their insecurity, that pick up weak women, are men who are beginning to give up on women who are strong like they are. And so they, along the way, feel like, I need somebody, in order to stay strong, I need something weaker than me. I need somebody that's going to depend on me.
Right.
I need somebody that's going to need me to keep me informed that I'm a strong man. That's how I feel about it.
I agree with that. So basically, what you're saying is that men are resorting to picking up women who seem to lack more than they are lacking, because it gives them that extra ego booster that I can provide this woman. It won't take much. Like, in other words, if I pick up a woman that's down to the bottom, who's lacking whatever she's lacking, whether if that's common sense, whether if that's finances, whether if that's education, basically, if he picks up a woman that's lacking and struggling, that's the less work and effort he got to put in. Basically, that's more of an advantage for him.
advantage to him.
Right.
Because like women have a point in life where like they have to feel needed, and the strong men, they have to feel needed. They have to feel wanted. Right. So when you pick up weaker women that are in trouble or looking for the knight in shining armor, and all of it, save a hole. You feel like, you know, you pick up this woman who is in a struggle and you doing a little bit better than her, or maybe a whole lot better than her.
So true.
It boosts your ego to keep you to say, okay, I'm the man for this woman. This is a woman I can deal with. She's gonna need me, and she's gonna make me feel wanted.
And you know what, that is so true. And believe it or not, which I don't want to digress too much, but I know that some women do that too. You have some women that will pick up men who are nowhere near on their level. But it seems like it's easier to please somebody. You know, it's kind of like one of these things. If you had to choose between two little children, and you have to choose which one to babysit, would you rather deal with the spoiled brat that's used to having everything, like all the newest games and all the newest shoes, or versus you rather babysit the child that all you got to do is get him a burger from McDonald's, you know, and they're easier to please, you know what I'm saying? So that's a very good theory, that a lot of men are lacking leadership. The kings are no longer running the damn kingdom because they rather get the weaker vessel, not because she's a woman, but because of the kind of woman she is. You know what I'm saying? Because all women are not weak. Just because she's a woman, that does not necessarily make her weak. Okay? So
but vulnerability plays a big part with men picking up women who are very vulnerable. And what he don't realize is you're just as vulnerable as she is, because you wouldn't want to just pick up somebody vulnerable if you're not a vulnerable man. You want to pick up somebody just as strong, independent as you are.
That's right.
Or somebody who can catch your back. Somebody that you don't have to always catch their back. They'll be able to catch your back too. So that's why I think that men have preyed on weaker women. Weaker women. They have preyed on weaker women. And weaker women have preyed on stronger men. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's to each his own, and it goes both ways. I mean, women have done the same thing. It's sad that, you know, you're a strong person, and you should want, most strong people should be people that already hold people. But a lot of strong people are not who you think they are. They're half people, and they need another half to make them whole.
To make them whole, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it can get really, really twisted. But if you're a man that independent, you know what you want, it has nothing to do with her looks and her butt or eyelashes or anything like that, and you just want a woman that you know who believes in her and know who she is, that's what you would want for yourself, if that's the way you are too.
Right. So in other words, since we attract what we are. You know, so don't fool yourselves thinking because you'll be surprised what people think is confidence, okay? Just because you can play the part and you may have a good career, you may be a very successful man, and all of that, and all of that basically is just the image. That doesn't mean you're really confident, because confidence has a lot to do with who you choose as your partner. Okay, because if you're confident in you, you're not going to pick up just any and everything. That's man or woman. So men, check it out. Look at the kind of women you've been picking up. If you keep picking up troublesome women that come from unpleasant childhood, women who have experienced all kind of abuse, if you constantly finding yourself attracting needy women, attracting women who are always in the struggle, then you got to kind of do some self-evaluation. Because you may be a man, but you pick up needy people, you may be a man and need yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. A thing of you needing to be fulfilled too. You know what I'm saying? Because you will pick up a woman who's already have just about what you have. I'm not saying this is money. I'm not saying this is education wise or whatever. I'm not saying it's really that. But for you to go into a needy woman, and you're a very strong independent man, and you go into a needy woman who's very needy, who's very insecure, you have some insecurity somewhere within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that men are not beginning to fold in the role.
And what I mean by fold in the role, you begin to fold in the role of not being who you really are. You begin to fold the role and not having leadership anymore. You're beginning to allow women to lead you.
The kings have went to clowns.
I mean, needy women leading strong men.
Oh yes, I'm noticing that a lot too.
Needy women are. You knew you was a strong man when you came into the situation. All of a sudden, this needy woman is leading this independent man. You know,
that is very true. Like we look for validation.
Yeah.
You know, and I think some men have this sense of, you know, whether they want to believe it or not, y'all are insecure within your own nature. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, insecurity is not just a woman thing. I don't know why when we hear the word insecurity, we automatically think that's a woman issue.
Thing.
Only women insecure. Only women insecure. No, men, y'all have your own insecurities as well. Y'all have just become more professionals at concealing it and using your ego.
Nice cars.
The
nice
toys. Big muscles.
You collect toys. You collect a lot of toys.
And even your image. You'll put more into your body. You'll make your muscles bigger to feel, you know, to get that extra boost and all of that. You know,
some of y'all wearing makeup too. Okay, and hair pieces and toothpaste.
Men, y'all taking insecurity to a whole nother level, to the point some of y'all, some men are so insecure to the point they'll even get a woman that's not that attractive.
That's right.
Just so he could feel like the center of attention. You'll be surprised
because it's in
how
their
far some people will go.
It's in their nature to conquer. It's in their nature to conquer.
Right.
You know, no matter what method they have to use, it's in your nature to conquer. Okay.
If it does not apply, do not reply. Okay. If you confidence in you, and you know you don't fit this category, you don't have to troll. You don't have to flag the video.
We good.
If you know you not this kind of man,
we good.
Power to you.
Yeah.
But if you know this is you, don't get offended. Learn from it. This is like a self-evaluation type of video. You know, we're just here to kick some knowledge. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, you know, there's some men who have the tendency to pick up needy women because they're needed somewhere. Now, so they don't get things misconstrued. What is a needy woman? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want these men to get the wrong impression. Because, you know, black women, a lot of us are not that financially well off. We ain't top. We don't have it all together now. I don't want them to take that phrase and run with it and say, oh, she's needy. Soon as she have a problem, she calling me. I don't want them running away from us like we got diseases. So what do you mean by needy when you say
needy? Can go into so many categories. I mean, where are you? What you doing? Why you didn't call me? I called you. Why you didn't answer back? The insecurity. The insecurity is beyond.
Like always needing real. Is that like always needing self-assurance? Like, how do I look? Am I fat? Am I this? Am I that?
Yeah.
And the moment she even feel like you even looking at another woman, she's trying to claw, you know, trying to, you know, want to go ratchet on them. Okay. All right.
Needy. I also see competition.
Competitive.
You want to be competitive with this man, honey.
Right.
There is no competition with real men.
There is no competition with real men.
There is not. And you shouldn't want to be competitive with a real man. Men and women are different, period. Okay. And we all have our special qualities, okay?
And I'm glad you brought that up, because this is what a lot of couples, and for you who are in relationships out there, y'all shouldn't be competing together. Y'all should be completing together. You know, and a lot of black couples have this problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about other races, but I've had girlfriends who told me, you know, how when they would get a new car or get a better position in the job, how the man start acting funny. You know what I mean? You know, it's like we want to see each other out of the struggle. We don't like to struggle together, but the moment one of us gets ahead and does a little bit better than the other, and we're supposed to be a team, you know, it becomes a problem, and that's not good.
Exactly, it's not. And like I said, and competition can be healthy depending on how you guys are competing. But when it comes to materialistic things. I mean, that's definitely out the damn door. I mean, anybody can get a car soon, whether you got a plucker and she has a Corvette. I mean, the car's a damn car. I mean, to a certain extent. So
that's off shaking from the tip.
My thing is, you know, when you in a relationship with each other, there is, I mean, like I said, that's why you need to make sure you're a whole person. Like I said, that's why you need to make sure you're a whole person.
Right.
Before you get into a relationship with anybody else, I make sure they're a whole person. You know, I know it takes half and half to make a whole, but these days both people got to be whole. So if the relationship don't work out, if it does work out, people will have confidence in who they are and what they're capable of doing, and they'll be all right with whatever they bring to the relationship. Each other will accept what they bring to the relationship, and they'll be able to use it toward them helping to build a relationship. So that's how I feel about that.
And you made some very good points, Mom, and that definitely brings me to another issue. When we talk about kings, going from kings to peasants, you know, we're talking about how men are failing in the leadership role. What is your personal opinion as to why you think men are resorting to picking up women that pretty much from the bottom of the scale? I've noticed men now are wifing women who have already disrespected them. I notice men who are in marriages right now with women who have been with other men in the marriage, who have even gotten pregnant from other men while they were in the marriage, and yet these men are still in these marriages. I mean, not just that. Woman probably done been on drugs, you know, has done all type of things to really bring a lot of chaos inside his life, and yet they still.
Are you saying men get other women pregnant outside the marriage?
No, I'm saying like men who are tolerating women doing it. Because what I'm noticing now is men are taking more crap than women now. Now we know women have always taken all kind of crap from the beginning of time. Our great grandmothers, our great grandmothers. That's always been. But men today are in relationships, and then some are even married to women who have disrespected them. And have really embarrassed them and shamed them. And these men are still in relationships with them. And these men are not putting their foot down. What do you think is the cause as to why these men are resorting to just taking anything?
Like I said earlier, you folding into the role of leadership. You have folded over. I think most of the men that are doing that now are dealing with relationship in that respect are men. I'm going to be honest, and this is all about honesty.
This is real talk.
This is all about honesty. These are men that probably back in the day, a few years ago, several years ago, these are the men that had their way with women. Women have catered to them. They've been through good women, all kind of women. Now they have decided to get serious in a relationship. I mean, they had the Playboy days, they had the playtime and all that. And
so they done maxed out.
They maxed out.
They done maxed out.
They done maxed out.
All right.
So now they found someone, because they find out now that women are really off the fucking chain. So they want to really get serious. They want to find somebody that's really serious now. So now they found somebody. The roles have reversed. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when women were looking for husbands, men wasn't looking for wives. Now men are looking for wives. Well,
and not too many women are looking for husbands.
You know what I'm saying? And so most of you guys are men that have already been out there, done that, been there and done that, got the t-shirt for it, and now you want to get serious, because you'll find out now these bitches are kind of really crazy out here now, and and I need to kind of come up out the streets now, and child support.
Come on in the room.
Come on in the room.
They're ready to come on in.
Trying to come on in the room.
They trying to flee from the scene.
Come out the brain. Umbrella. Trying to find an umbrella child. And so now that you're trying to come in.
That's right.
You have passed up, and you know it in your heart, and so you passed up. Some of the best women a long time ago.
That's right.
What goes around comes around, and what you do will come back to you.
That's right.
So now all of a sudden you're confused. Now all of a sudden You don't understand, and it's raining, and
it's gonna rain on your head. It's raining on the head now, honey.
Okay. So that's what I think is really going on. The roles have reversed.
Yeah.
Cause you guys been crazy for a long time, not men. Okay. And now the bitches are crazy right now. They are.
Yeah, it has. Yeah. The roles have reversed.
And the first thing women will say, which partially is true, you may be crazy like this. So now you married. If you didn't make her crazy, the nigga before you did, and the nigga before him did.
Yes.
Now you think you done met the woman of dreams. You ready? Come on in the room. Come on
in the room. Wow.
Come out the rain and all that right there. And now you got a crazy bitch.
Yeah.
That's because she once have dated men that were like you before you was with her, and you've done other women the same way.
Because remember, and interject, like you was a Mac, she done got Mac by other Macs that was like you too now.
She a Mac Pack 9.
Okay, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now you're dealing with somebody who has been through a lot of confused emotions, dealing with men like you. And now you don't understand why she's the way she is. But it's because back in your time and when you did your thing, she was trying to be somebody's wife back then. She'd been trying to be somebody's wife. So now, I think the roles have reversed. They're reversed tremendously. Only thing is that the women doing real crazy shit all over the world. I mean, y'all always did some shit, but y'all did underground shit. The women now are doing upground shit. They just they freaking out because you know why they doing it? Because they don't trust you guys no more. Women have lost a lot of trust in you guys. They have, you know, even though you wasn't the guy that did it to her, the guy before you and the guy before him and the guy before her, and then like I said in one of the videos, our previous videos a while back, her father left her first. She was already left before she met you. Some women fathers already left her. Their first man in their life already had left them.
And that's very true. Well, and what it is with women, we are, I speak this all the time on every video, we are emotional creatures. Just realize every guy that has ever hurt that woman, like you said, starting with her father, because that was the first man that was supposed to love her and care for her. Every man she has ran through, it's like, you know, it's like dealing with a porcupine that got all, you know, all these needles, you know, coming from, sticking out of his body. That's how many knives she walks around with in her back. You know what I'm saying? Because she has constantly been betrayed. She has constantly been used. So now she doesn't really know what love is anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, again, and we say all that to say this. That is why it is a very imperative for men to not lose their leadership. You know, because the last thing you need is for broken women, scorned women to run the show. You know what I'm saying? To take over. Y'all are allowing these scorned, bitter, broken down women to take over. Okay? And a lot of y'all are just falling back. Y'all letting her drive and y'all in the back seat. Some of y'all ain't even in the backseat. Some of y'all in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Men are not leading anymore. Y'all are going from kings to peasants because y'all are not picking up women who can really be an asset to y'all. You rather get somebody who doesn't have as much as you do. That way you feel like you don't have to put in that much effort, you know, to get her to be the way you want her to be. Versus getting a woman that's already well made. Because a woman that's well made is too complicated to deal with. Those are the ones who you call she too bitchy and she want too much or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It isn't that she wants so much. She's just well made. She's secure within herself. You can't tell her any old thing and figure she's just going to be dumb enough to go for it.
You came from king. The reason why you also came from kings to peasants, because you passed up good women a long time ago.
Yeah,
many good women a long time ago.
Yes.
And so now, most of the women that you're picking up and running into are independent women with their own houses, whether they are bitch or whether however they are, they have learned to survive on their own. So now you go into this woman's life because you passed up the women that wanted to be your wives or whatever long time ago, wanted to be committed to you, got to doing your thing. So now you're trying to crawl in, and you crawl into a woman who has been on her own for a long time, already been scorned by men like you before she ever met you. You didn't scorn her, but other men already have. So you go into this woman's house, and you come into this woman's life, and she has her own rules now. Okay. She has her own rules, and that's going to be a problem with you dealing with. She has her own rules. She had to make her own rules because all the rules were made by other men. Men along the way have helped her make the rules that she have now. So now you get into this woman's life. After you passed all these women through your partying and through all your, your
hoeing days
and hoeing days and all that. So now you want to settle down. And the only thing you're going to find is a woman who's probably already independent in her own house, even if she got 5 kids. And she always had rules set for her because men like you have heard her a long time ago. So now you have a difficult time understanding who this woman is. That's the same woman, even though that wasn't a woman you heard, but that's the same woman you heard a long time ago. Same woman you passed up a long time ago. And now you come back to the same woman that you should have been with a long time ago.
And and it's funny you said that because I kind of agree with that. You know, a lot of times we play with our youth.
Yeah, we do.
We play with our youth.
We do.
Men and women. You know, women think they're going to be fine and gorgeous forever.
Yeah.
They swear they're going to have that flat tummy forever. They swear they're going to have that cocoa bottle shape that eventually becomes a keg. And everything that's pointing north eventually starts pointing south. People never, when we're young, we never see past the future. We're too busy thinking, I got it going on now. And the same thing with you men. Yes, back in the day, you had your tight 6-pack, 12-pack, which is now
whatever it is, you don't look like you used to look.
Now the gray hairs done set in. You know, you getting some gray in your beard. You getting a little pop belly a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're aging. And that's not, we all know aging is a part of life. But again, we play with our youth, okay? Enjoying our youth. And that's really the time when we should really be taking life seriously. That way when we get in our age, we're already well established. But most of us do not do that. But the problem is we toy around with people. We toy around with relationships because we're thinking that we got forever to keep playing games. We got forever to keep passing up these nice women. Well, she's a nice girl, but you know, she ain't really quite. You know, we find every little thing we can when we young, you know, to not be interested in the right person. And like you said, but as we get older, it catches up, and now you have very limited options.
And that's why in our first video, that's why I put out there, you weren't taught by your father. We talking about it still goes
it's
all
the
the way
foundation.
back
It's
to the
family
foundation.
root. Yes.
Your father did not
upbringing.
teach you how to be a playboy. He did not teach you how to treat women.
Some of these men,
you know what I'm saying?
Fathers.
And so and the women didn't either. They were fathers that stick with them. So like I say, it's an ongoing pattern. And now that everybody is grown and everything, has moved on, but your roots never leave you. It never leave you.
Your roots don't ever leave you.
And then and for it to change, you can change some of your ways. You can change some of your patterns. And so, like I said before in the first video, you know what I'm saying? If you were never taught how to treat a woman, if you were never taught that women were precious, if the girl's father never taught her what type of men to look for, you need to have a man that's going to respect you and treat you right. Here we go.
And and we speak, and Mom, we say that all the time about upbringing. And I know people are so tired of hearing that, but it's the truth. It's real. And then there's been some cases where men who have had fathers, but guess what? What if that father was a playboy? What if daddy was a hoe?
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
things are generational curses.
Yes, they are.
Because I know some people, some families, well, the great granddaddy been a hoe, the granddaddy been a hoe, the daddy done been a hoe, and now the son is a hoe. But so some things, if we're not careful and we don't recognize those generational curses within our family, we end up falling within that same cycle.
You will.
You know, so just because you have a dad, if he was not a good example of a father, and you saw dad coming in 3-4 in the morning all time of night, and you knew daddy was messing with Miss Sally who stayed down the street, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you've witnessed as a child. You will normalize that. You will normalize that. And in a lot of cases, you have a lot of people, both broken people have a way of connecting with each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a man who didn't have a father who connects with a woman who didn't have a mother. And guess what? They both are broken. And if they produce a child, now it's a broken child, and it just keeps going.
It keeps going on and on. And you have to both people, male and female, I always say you have to know what you don't want. It's more important than knowing what you do want.
Yeah, that's
because
very
what you
true.
don't want, you won't mess with. Let me tell you something.
That's very true.
In a relationship, I said, you guys that that's married now and want to be right and want to be settled, I mean, keep it real. Because you know there was a point in time in your life. For many years, you did what you want to do, how you want to do it.
That's right, ain't it?
And you felt.
Preach to the choir.
Okay. You guys, let's get real. There was a point in time in your life when you did like you want to do now, because the women are really crazy and wild, and they all effed up on the subways and everything. I'm thinking they twerking in the goddamn Krogers and shit. Okay, twerking. I need to learn how to twerk. I'm still trying to learn how to twerk.
Oh, my grandbaby. Please don't.
My grandbaby tried to teach me how to twerk. But I only got to the point now.
That's right.
I never seen men settle for anything ever in a serious relationship. I've seen them do anything with anybody, but not just settle for anything to try to make a housewife out of it. You know, try to make them a housewife, try to make them a partner and a mate. You guys are more desperate than the women are now. I'm serious, you are. Because now you ready to come out of the rain. And you done been wet up and wet everybody else up. Yes. And now you don't understand why my wife is this way. I've been with her 30 years. I've been with her 18. I've been with her 6 years, 7 years.
That is so true.
She met men like you before she met you.
Yeah, that's right.
The crazy part is you met women like her before you met her, but you was so busy being wild at what you was doing and so wild, and because your father didn't sit there and teach you what type of women to pick up. Her father didn't teach her what type of man to look for, and so now you where you are.
And I agree with you. Now they ready to come in from the rain. They tired of getting wet. They tired of dealing with the psycho hoes and the thoughts now. You know, players are ready to turn in their player cards now. They ready to suspend their player cards now. Now, in other cases too, you have many who have been in relationships. This may be another reason why leadership roles are changing and the men are falling back, because in some cases, some of these men who have been in committed relationships or who have been married, they played with the marriage. It ain't always the youth. Because earlier we were speaking from a youth perspective, saying that when you're young, you wildin', okay, that's understandable. Now, but this is the problem. Some of y'all are full-grown men and had gotten into relationships, made yourself husbands way ahead of your time, made yourself committed to relationships y'all wasn't really ready for, and what happened was you brought some of your playboy ways into these marriages and into these relationships, knowing you really wasn't finished sowing all your seeds and getting all of that out your system. So now that in the beginning of the relationship you played and you laid and you lied and you did your thing, even though you were supposed to be this committed man, now that you got burnt you've been out there long enough, you done got burnt by the wrong one, or you met one that was psycho, that came into your life and created chaos. Now you ready to settle down, be a husband, be a family man. Now you ready to lock in. But the problem is, now that woman isn't ready to receive you locking in. You want her to lock down now because you're tired, you're exhausted, you tired of being a hoe. You want to put your whole card away.
Yeah.
You want to put your whole card up. Now you want to be a husband. Now you want to be a companion. Now the problem is she don't want to settle down. You know what I'm saying? So now that I notice that's also an issue in relationships. When one partner is tired of being a hoe or tired of messing around, now they want to sit home and be this family man or be this wife. But now the other partner is ready to run wild, and that's another issue too.
Okay, you just described me full-grown children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, grown people should be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Child should be left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Children shouldn't be in relationships.
I agree.
Okay?
Yep.
And so when you going one person doing this at one point in time and messing around and not taking it serious,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about a child in a relationship.
Exactly.
Child
And that's
relationship.
true. But that's one of the reasons why leadership has been lost. You
Yes.
know, because now you're ready to settle in and be a husband, but now she's ready to wild out. You know what I'm saying? So
If you go into a relationship as a man,
Mm-hmm.
remember your leadership.
Yeah.
When you lose your leadership as a man, you're supposed to go in there with that, and that's what you're supposed to be, and that's what it's supposed to stay that way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if it begins to the point where if your female partner is running out on you, there is no leadership.
Yeah.
You should go in there with
Amen.
self-confidence. You know your man when you go in there. How do you go in there as a man and lose that? Men, how do men lose?
They're losing
How
it.
do you lose being a man?
The masculinity. Mm-hmm.
I don't care how big her ass is. I don't care how big her tits is. I don't care how cute she is. Long weave is. Eyelash pretty. Whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
What is causing you to lose your leadership with women?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Seriously, we're finding strong men becoming weak to weak women.
They falling prey to weak women.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
a strong man is falling. His leadership is falling to weak women. I am lost with that.
Yes, it's so many kings, unfortunately, that have resorted to clowns.
And you all are
You know?
kings. You really are.
And that is what you
And
are
you never
called
should
to
forget
be.
that.
That is what you guys are called to be. Y'all are supposed to be kings of y'all castle. A lot of y'all, it's gotten so back to the point where it's not even so much just the women running the show. You got even the children running the show. I've never seen men who can't do a goddamn thing with their kids. What happened with that?
Okay.
Now I know Mama was always one of the kids kind of ran over a little bit, but everybody knew when it came to Daddy. When Daddy stepped a foot in the house, whatever chaos was going on, everybody knew to shut it down. The king is home, and you know what? He didn't have to come home screaming and hollering and cussing and beating.
Because when the king walk in the building, everybody
knows. That's right.
He gotta say, "Hold up, I'm the king. I'm Daddy. I'm home." His presence alone.
Exactly.
We'll let you know. Okay, Daddy home. Everybody need to calm down. We don't need to act up.
Exactly.
But you guys have allowed I'm not saying your manhood is gone, but how do your authority is gone. Really?
Your authority is gone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen so many men under the discretion of women running them. I mean, why? Because she was a stripper. Your wife was a stripper. She was.
And women who's not
really
even
whatever
quality of what we consider women.
You're allowing women to just
exactly. Where did it resort from? Men tolerating women, disrespecting them. Remember, women couldn't even leave the house with tight clothes, with booty shorts, with their booty cheeks hanging out.
And they going to the club, and they going out without
and
you.
And you married
They're
men,
going with
let your
their
wives go to the
girlfriends.
club.
How did you allow? I am not saying lock your wives or your
We ain't saying go Ike Turner style, okay?
We ain't saying do Ike Turner, okay? And he dead now. He breathe.
Yeah, he okay, alrighty.
Okay. We just saying, you have no. You beginning to lose your role. You folding in the role. You folding. You know you came in a relationship as a man, and you stand as a man. If she can't respect you being the man you are, I'm talking. If you're a good man, you know you work hard and you do the right thing. I ain't saying perfect, but you know you do the right thing by your family. Why would you allow any woman to have you to fold? Why would you fold into any woman in any kind of way? Yeah, I don't see. Women are running shit.
And exactly.
They are running. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a killer.
Yeah.
Dumb women are running shit.
Dumb, yeah.
Okay. Women that ain't got shit running shit.
But yeah.
How do you men allow women? I ain't say, because we ain't gonna let you beat us down now. I mean, we ain't gonna do that. I ain't said, how are you allowing women?
And when we're talking about leadership, we're talking about authority.
Ain't no, where the leader at?
Authority. And let me tell you something.
It's leadership. You lead that
woman. It is. And it's
really?
another thing. Some of y'all, I'm gonna tell. This is a little clue for you men who have lied to yourselves and made yourself believe you're still in leadership.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give you a sign how you know you're not in leadership.
Okay.
For those of you who think you're in leadership,
okay.
If you come home stressed out, you have lost your leadership. Okay, if you can't stand being home, you dread as soon as you hit your time clock, knowing you got to go home, and you're already like overwhelmed, you have lost your leadership. Because no man should have to go home to a household full of chaos to where he can't stand being around his own wife. He can't stand being around his own children. Don't you know some men, mom, have lost their leadership to the point that even the women have allowed their grown-ass children to move in with them with the grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how many men don't even want to be home? Don't even want to go home because it's a house full of grandchildren. Y'all letting these women run y'all with these grown-ass kids moving in the house with damn grandchildren.
If you know that you work, I don't give a damn if it's a part-time job, whatever.
I don't care if you have Popeye's
you work
chicken.
and she don't have a job, and you come home and it's food in the house, ain't nothing cooked, and your house is dirty. Wait a minute, your bathtub got rings around it and shit, and she talking shit to you. Hold up, on the phone. Cause let me tell you about me. When my old man come home, I put the fucking phone down, okay? Cause he's home now. I don't care what bitch is on the line.
That's right.
It's his time.
It's his time.
That's all it is. You come home and your house ain't clean. You can't get a conversation out of her. You can't come in your house and relax. I don't care if you got 7 kids or your kids. You're not leading a damn thing.
It shouldn't be that.
And my husband don't slave me, believe that. But it's a way that women are supposed to take care of men, as far as if he's out there working, supposed to take care of her. If you're out working 8-hour job, 6-hour job, I don't care, 2 jobs, whatever. And you can't come home to peace because that's your domain. And if that bitch ain't got your domain straight, she got your domain right. You know, you better check yourself. You better check who the hell you living with.
And exactly, that's true.
Cause black women, let me tell you something. We used to the goddamn struggle. So don't act like, he working, he going all the time. She ain't got no damn job. She home all day long. And you mean to tell me you can't come home to some goddamn chicken nuggets, warm up something? I mean, really? You know what I'm saying? And you bought the chicken nuggets because you the one working. So you know the chicken nuggets in that bitch. And you can't come home and have a microwave chicken nuggets or something.
A clean tub for you to wash off after a hard day's work, a hot meal. You know, and a lot of you men, some of y'all is y'all fault.
Folding in.
Y'all have created these.
You have folded into the bullshit. You have folded into the bullshit. I mean, when women do not respect you, they don't respect you. You show no leadership. You got a job. Let me tell you something. You think if you got a job, that's leadership. But you don't. You got a job and come home, work 8 hours a day, or 12 hours, whatever you work. You come home and you ain't even got no goddamn clean damn work clothes for the next day. that ain't leadership. Something is wrong in your shit.
And I think too, another reason why men are folding under leadership is because they're so overburdened. A lot of y'all men have taken on way too much responsibilities. Okay, your wives or your companion has overcrowded your life with so many damn children that you struggling to feed. You know, and a lot of y'all, and because of y'all pride and y'all ego, you don't want to say it's too much, because it's that thing to where I'm a man, I'm supposed to be able to handle whatever responsibilities is that are on me. But guess what? You're human. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with admitting to yourself, this is too much. I'm overwhelmed. I got too many kids. I got too many bills. Now, that doesn't mean run out and walk out on your family. No. But at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself and realize that a lot of y'all are losing leadership because y'all are just goddamn exhausted. Y'all tired. And when a person is tired, that's when you become vulnerable. That's when you just let stuff go. Because you're tired. You come home, you too dog tired after working 2-3 jobs. You're too tired to discipline the children. That's why they running wild. You're too tired to even get on the wife about being a wife because you're so tired. And he shouldn't even have to do that. And that's where your wife or your companion is supposed to be of balance to you. If you are in a situation where you're a little overwhelmed, she's supposed to she's supposed to lighten your load. That's her as a woman. She's supposed to be able to sense when too much is too much.
One thing about women, one thing about us,
women is the key word.
We have this intuition. We know how to make shit happen. If you can't make shit happen as a woman, you're no goddamn woman. If you can't pull shit through, you can't back him up. You can't hold him when he drops.
But
if he gotta hold your ass all the time and you can't never hold him, bitch, get up out the goddamn picture. You useless. You really useless. And let me tell you something. Do not get it twisted, because we are not. I told my husband the other day, he asked me do him a favor, and I said to him, you must be thinking I'm a slave. He said, well, you think of money. I couldn't remember laugh. But you know what? But we got each other backs.
That's
you know
all that matters.
We got each other backs.
That's right.
If you know this bitch is not catching your back, and women, I'm not knocking you. I am knocking you, but I ain't knocking you.
If it doesn't apply, you don't have to reply. Okay?
Okay? So, the bottom line is, let me tell you something. You know we all in the struggle together. You know our black men, let me tell you something. They go on their jobs. They go through it too.
Yes, they do.
They go through it.
They don't always come home.
We come home and complain. They don't complain.
Hold a lot in.
They hold that shit in. Okay? First of all, bitch, he already with you, because you know you can't find no man easy these days. So stop acting like y'all can got it like that. No, that's why you're in the streets fighting and your damn drawers up your ass and all kind of shit, because ain't nobody want you. You know, nobody wants me to be bothered with you. And bitch, your bills ain't paid. And it's sad. You on Section 8 and you still don't pay your shit right. Okay? I have friends that get put out of housing. I had a girlfriend, rent was $10 a month, got put out of housing. How the fuck that happens? You know what I'm saying? And she had a man that was trying to help her, trying to be with her kids. Well, hell, he just left. Fuck. She kept her house nasty. Man, if you're coming home to a nasty ass house,
our kids running all over the goddamn place,
and ain't nobody got no respect for you. And you gonna went out and put 8 hours in that shit, or 12
hours every 2 weeks.
Leave that bitch. I'll help you leave that bitch. I'll give you an address where to go to leave that bitch. Okay? Serious. And women, you need to stop. We supposed to be we are use the backbone. If your bitch ain't got a backbone, you ain't got nothing to hold you up. I'm serious. Women, come on. You know damn well we smart. You know damn well. You know we know all the tricks of the trade. I ain't talking about no selling your body and nothing. We smart, and you know that. And you know men are not equipped with everything we're equipped with. They're not born the same way we are.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because another thing I want to bring up too, men, you have to be careful with wanting to be in charge. Now, there's a way to be an authority, but don't get a woman that's so weak to the point that she don't have a damn brain. Okay, some of y'all have
got a big ass, but but no.
Exactly. Some of y'all men have done it has backfired. Some of y'all want a woman that will let y'all do it all because it makes you feel good that you're the king. It makes you feel good that you're the one that's constantly in control. But what happens, God forbid, if something happens to you? Yeah. And you can no longer lead, or you get in a situation, God forbid, you hurt your back on your job and you got to sit home. You got this damn bird brain who don't know nothing.
With a big ass.
Right. And because sometimes you men, you want a woman who don't know nothing. I know of a lot of men who wanted women who was not that smart because it was an advantage for them. Yeah. They was able to take control, take advantage, use that woman to their advantage because she didn't know nothing. But this is the problem. Yeah. When you have somebody who don't know nothing, the problem is it's going to come a time where you're going to need them to know something. You're going to need them to use their goddamn brain. And a lot of men get frustrated because they picked up a woman who was so submissive and so didn't want to learn nothing, didn't want to know anything. She wanted to be a trophy wife. But now that marriage has hit his course and he's in some real trouble, she don't know what to do to help him. So a lot of y'all, when we say have authority, that don't mean have so much damn authority that you don't trust your companion. You don't want to have your back.
You don't want a woman that don't know nothing.
Yes.
You don't want a woman that don't know anything.
That's right.
You know, I know you need, I know you want to wear your Superman cape every now and then. That's right. All right.
Yes.
To wear your Superman cape every now and then. Mm-hmm. But if that bitch ain't got a woman-to-woman cape somewhere in her drawer.
That's right.
You best to watch it. Because when shit go down real deep.
That's right.
That bitch cannot back you up. She cannot help you. She cannot back you up. Mm-hmm. And like I said, those have reversed. You're looking... You know, like women used to look for men that were strong and gonna be there and gonna take care of them if something goes wrong or whatever, and they'll pick up men. That's why I said about the thug men. You know, people think they can convert people. You pick up this big booty bitch. I ain't knocking nobody with a big booty.
You gonna make her a wife.
I ain't real knocking about a big butt, you know, big real butt, not no fake butt, eyelash, whatever the case may be. You going after that shit right there. But the bottom line is, then when the times come and you really need a real woman to step up.
Woman up, that's right.
And that's usually a woman with little tits and little ass and all that. Because I was one of those, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but know how to handle damn business.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why
you get mad and you get frustrated
when you got to do it all. That's right. That's why I preach this all the time. I tell you men, don't be worried about what a woman got on her head. Be concerned with what the fuck she got in her head. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, regardless of what anybody may feel about me, I may have some men out there who may not consider me the most attractive woman. I may not be the most beautiful woman or whatever.
Well, but I ain't never seen that happen.
Well, exactly.
I ain't never seen that happen.
Yeah, don't even pop my collar. But you know, the thing about it is, I know how to handle business. It's been times when my husband called me and been in a situation. I already knew what to do, how to do it, without him having to guide me like a child. Okay, you know, because you need a woman that's gonna think fast. Certain stuff you're not gonna always be able to coach her like a child and say, "Baby, don't say this, don't say that." You'll be surprised how many men have picked up airheads. Yeah, and then when they get in real situations, because her hair down her back and she got ping pow, but she got no brain.
She got no brain.
She can't help you.
And you know the crazy part about it is, my daughter is younger than her husband, and my husband is younger than me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But you know, she got a backbone because I put that in her.
That's right.
And my husband know I got a backbone. Let me tell you something. I don't care your age. It don't even matter because you got females my age, dumb as shit. So I'm still ain't got no place to say.
You got some my age that's dumb as hell. Don't know.
I'm saying, if you sitting there in a marriage, in a relationship, you done been in that relationship 3, 4, 5 years, and you see not getting nowhere. Like she just don't get it. She don't get it. You can't convert a person.
That's right.
Like I always say, you can pray for them, but you can't fix them.
Exactly.
You may need to move on. And step your game up. Oh, back in the day, you stepped your damn game up. Now you sell. I've never seen men settle for anything. You know what?
Right.
Back in my day, men wouldn't even marry a stripper. I ain't saying that. Hey, strippers got to make their living too. I mean, that's their choice. But damn, y'all marry strippers, rappers. I mean, y'all men. I mean, y'all. You know, y'all do some off chain shit too.
Y'all picking up women.
Y'all really are
that
picking
got
up people
so many that got children.
Y'all
all
acting
kind of
like the
random
bitch.
men and all kind of stuff.
Y'all carrying on more like what a bitch.
Yeah,
would do.
I'm telling you, I'm
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
come out with my own brand of tampons, but I'm gonna call it man-pons because I'm telling you, some of these men are just
I'ma
the
drink to
softest
that.
cottonelle tissue. Not all y'all, but some of y'all is disappointing.
Y'all acting so damn weak. How the hell you let
like watered down Kool-Aid.
yeah, well, how do you guys move into a female house? She got 4 or 5 kids. I'm not knocking that she have kids. But wait a minute now. Ain't none of them your kids. Ain't none of them yours. Okay. You supposed to be a man with integrity.
You play
Y'all
daddy.
men with integrity. Yeah, you carry your ass up into somebody's house who already ain't got no goddamn substance in the shit. The kids are you fucking sick? What the fuck wrong with y'all too?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Really?
And that is so true.
Really?
But yeah, Mom, we getting ready to go in the 58 minutes. We definitely had a whole lot to say.
We might have said too much.
We said, but you know, but like I told y'all, Mama Mocha was gonna go in full throttle. I told y'all if y'all couldn't handle it, honey, don't stop at Cafe de Paris tonight, honey, because we getting it turned up all the way. Okay, so Mom, any last few little last things you want to say before we get ready to wrap it up?
The only thing I can say to wrap it up is, first of all, men need to wrap it up. Y'all need to wrap that. Y'all need to wrap. Y'all know what I'm talking about. To wrap it up and stop being. Y'all beginning to be like bitches. Y'all really beginning to be some weak ass people.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all in y'all feelings on so face YouTube ramping and raving and screaming and hollering. I'm seeing these male
and
commentators
bitches still wilding out,
and
they still wilding out, and they still twerking. With I can twerk.
Mom, don't.
Okay, I go twerk.
Don't twerk, cause you know you gonna hurt.
And I gotta work.
See, we clowns. We look, and we ain't even had our drink on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
love you guys, girls and guys.
Hey, you know, it's all in fun. You know, we gonna keep it real, but we having a good time at the same time. And you know, that's just how we roll. That's how we.
I just want you guys to get along.
Exactly.
Get together and get along. I mean, friends, relationships, whatever it is. I want you guys to make it successful.
Make it successful. We want our men to start back being kings, okay? We don't need no more clowns. We need some kings, okay? Kings, start taking back your castles, okay? Start running your kingdom again, okay? You know, God has designed you to be a leader for a reason, okay? And it's up to you guys to utilize that, okay? Stop allowing these women to lead you. You know what I'm saying? God put y'all here first, okay?
And women want leaders. They want
leaders.
We want you to lead.
But make sure you have a strong woman, so in the moments when you can't lead, you know she gonna have your back and be there for you. With that being said, we want to thank all of y'all for rocking it out with us. It's been about an hour, but we thank y'all for rocking it out with me and my moms and everything. Again, I want to give a shout out to King Era 305. We appreciate the love. I appreciate you for what you do. And like I said, I emailed you. I told you I got you. Just hanging there with me a little while longer. And again, like, share, subscribe, okay? Share the video. Put them thumbs up, okay? Again, my PayPal, donate, even if it's just $1 a month. Anything is better than nothing. I promise you, if you sow a seed into somebody else's craft, you'll be surprised how God will start opening doors for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to wash our hands and wash somebody else's, okay? So even if you choose not to donate, I'ma love you anyway, because you know my name is Lady Mocha, and like I said, I'm gonna always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm gonna always cut you off with a slice of knowledge.
And send me a twerk video.
Oh gosh, don't send her no twerk video. We love you guys, and y'all have a wonderful night. It's Lady Mocha, Mama Mocha signing off. Y'all be blessed.
Good night.